Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill. As you can see, I'm filming from in the shop today, and I'm going to show you some pieces of stock that have come in to the shop. Yeah, hope you'll enjoy having a look. It's not a lot, just a couple of pieces, but they're really nice. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with a rather large book here. And it's entitled Anatomy for the Artist, and they're all drawings and sketches. This is dated 1956. Now before I start, bear in mind X-rays and things like that for medical science would have been very early on in the 50s, if even about. So when you consider some of these sketches, they would have had to have been done off people, and the sketches are quite spectacular. Now I'd love to have the original sketches, and this book is absolutely full of them. Now I want to bear in mind this 1956. It's already 60-year-old, this book is. Now theoretically I could frame every one of these prints up if I wanted. You have to excuse the noise of the traffic, guys, I can't do nothing about it. Look at the detail. Some of these are quite spectacular drawings. Now the old book is absolutely full of them, and you can see the quality of the artist. Now I don't know, now this says the book is Anatomy for the Artist, so I don't know if this is to teach you to draw, or I would have thought, looking at it, was more a medical science book, but apparently it's an artist's book. Framed up though, guys, some of these would be absolutely amazing. Now this book cost me a princely sum of £7. And I do think that it is a very unusual book. I haven't done no research on it yet. I will do. Before I offer it up for sale, I'll do my research, you know, Adol or AB books or one of those, and I'll find out exactly how much this book sells for. But I wouldn't think it's a cheap book. It wouldn't have been a cheap book to produce, and I don't suppose there would have been that many of them done. But the amount of sketches and drawings gone in to produce this book is unbelievable. Anyway, that's my first one, guys. Can't say I don't show you some interesting pieces. Tell you what, the quality of the artist, he was absolutely unbelievable. Very funny, look at him. Anyway, I'll leave it there with the book. We'll do a bit of research on that later. There's no dust jacket with it, but as I said, it's Anatomy for the Artist. Look, when I had it, I honestly thought it would have been more a medical science book, but no, artist. Next piece to come in, guys, today was an original miner's lamp. Now this isn't a repo. This is absolutely amazing. It's a bit of damage to it. Where are we? If I scroll down here onto the glass, you can see the glass is cracked down there, but this is an original from Navigation Colliery, which is very local to myself, number 995. So you're talking a genuine lamp here, guys, not a repo. Now I paid £30 for this one this morning, and I'm going to confidently get about £55–60 for this, and I don't think it'll be around long. I've got a man who has asked me for local lamps, so I'm going to give him a text today and tell him I've got one in from Navigation Colliery. That little bit of glass there doesn't worry me in the least. It may worry a collector or two, but they can change that out if they want to. But for such an old lamp, it's in lovely condition. Really nice, guys. That's a nice miner's lamp, really is. So anyway, there's the lamp. I had a couple more books in cheap, guys, on the weekend. As you know, I've told you over and over, buy any books you see at the car boot sales cheap. Now these come in on the weekend. The title says it all. Investing in Georgian glass. Yeah, they had £5 on it. I actually bought it for £1 a book. And here we have all the heavy ballistas, introduction to the glass. Now, you find one of these drinking glasses, guys, they're from about 1720. You had the heavy baluster period, 1720, and we're going into Newcastle light balusters about 1740. And them glasses, guys, pull hundreds and if not thousands for some. So don't ever underestimate the glasses. There was a time I used to buy 18th century drinking glasses for £1 and 50p and sell them off for £50, £100. Now it's a really good book. I don't think I've got this book, so I'm going to keep it. Even though I've got an extensive library on Georgian drinking glasses, you can never have enough. Yeah, the Jacobite rose there. Little cotton twists, nail twist stems. Really, guys, seal bottles. I've had a seal bottle in recently, which I will film for you. When I get it out one day. I've already packed it away for a minute, but I will get it out. The other one I had was investing in clocks and watches. Now I'm going to keep it, even though I don't do a lot in clocks. Again, was £1. Doesn't have the same appeal to me as the Georgian glass one does. However, at the same time, this is riddled with examples and details. I have no doubt, without sitting down and reading it now, I have no doubt the book's merits are going to be up there. You know, it's quite an in-depth book yet again. So it's going to take some reading. Again, was £1. Now, for any of you who want the books, I'm going to see if there's an ISBN on you for you. ISBN, yeah. There you go, guys. If you want to order the book, that's the clock book. And there's the title. And the ISBN for you for the Georgian glass, investing in Georgian glass. It's an SBN on this, not an ISBN for some reason. There you go, guys. So there's a couple of books there. Now, here we have a detailed book on Auschwitz death camp. Now, I haven't read it and I have no intention of reading it. Don't want to upset myself. Not going to read that, plain and simple. And I'm not going to sell the book. This book now, I have got an oil painting hanging on my living room wall by bear with me a second. Disraeli Zbigniew Dreki, that's it. Took me a second there to figure it out. Zbigniew Dreki was a Polish officer who was in Auschwitz as a prisoner. He survived Auschwitz and he was an artist, and I've got that painting hanging on my wall. Now, I've done a video on that, but I'm going to put this book with that painting, so if I ever sell it, this book will tell the horrors of what that man went through. So, again, that one came in, it was £1. I was having a little look around then, guys. I was looking around to see if there was anything else I wanted to show you that have come in recently, but I can't think of nothing in a minute. We're 4 weeks to Christmas. I'm going to extend my opening hours through December and do late night shopping. I'm probably going to have my mother or my brother or my son to run the shop for the evenings. I'll be here through the days, and then in the evenings I'll have my mother or my son, as I said, to do like 4 till 6 and see whether or not it's worth opening late throughout December. At the moment I'm doing really well, but I have had a few people come in saying we'd love to come in and have a look, but you're shutting the phone, we don't finish work till 4 or 5. So I'm seriously considering how much trade am I losing between 4 and 6. Now it's only going to be for December for the Christmas shopping, but I'm going to try it for a week or two. If it don't work, it don't work. I haven't lost nothing. What can I say? I get here nice and early. I drop the children off in school 8 o'clock. I come straight to work 8 o'clock, even though I advertise I don't open till 9. More often than not I'm here at 8, and if I'm working the door's open, coming in and have a look round. Tell you what I did have. A lady came in this morning asking me if I wanted to buy a painting of a dog. I'm trying to think of the dog. It's the one off the advert with the bar all around his neck. St. Bernard. I think it's a St. Bernard. So I got to do a bit of research on that. I'll show you the picture now if I can. Bear with me a second. Quite an interesting picture. So it depends what she wants for it. But apparently they paid £100 for this painting 30 years ago, which is a lot of money. There we go, guys. There's a look at the painting. And the signature. Avenel 1922. So I'm going to do a bit of research on that, so that may be a potential. It's well painted. I'm going to have a little look at that, because that may be a potential purchase for the shop. The painting I showed you the other day with the boats on the little wooden pier or harbour, I decided to keep that. It was absolutely spectacular, and when I hung it in the shop, I loved it, so I took it home. Trying to give you a bit of an update. There's not a lot to say. Everything's going okay at the moment. The things that we're selling are things I wouldn't expect to sell, and obviously jewellery is doing seriously well here. I've done my returns policy, guys, which is basically don't go there like that. That is sellotaped on the side of the till, which is my returns policy, which basically tells them that all goods are sold fit for purpose. If something isn't fit for purpose, then under Trading Standards regulations they are entitled to a refund under Trading Standards regulations 2017. However, I can sell items with defects that are not working or cracks, providing I point it out and so forth, giving them their rights after speaking to Trading Standards and my rights. I'm not simply putting a sign up saying everything is sold as seen. If you don't like it, bugger off. I'm not doing that. If I misdescribe something, sell something as silver or gold, and they come back and say we're not quite happy with that being silver, then do you know what, they can have their money back, whatever. I'm not worried. The only thing I'm trying to protect myself from mainly is like the lady had bought the clock last week, totally destroyed it, brought it back, said oh, I don't work anymore, I want my money back. That was the type of thing I was trying to defend myself from. And of course, people who are buying Christmas presents, I will not accept returns if they've bought something as a Christmas present and whoever they bought it for doesn't like it. But that doesn't mean to say I want to exchange or give a credit note. That'll be down to my own personal judgment on how things are and what the item is, whether I'm happy to have it back. But in all honesty, 90% of what I buy because I like. There's only a little bit that I have in is because I have no choice. So everything's going well. As you can see, I'm full up with a cold, but you still have to work. I miss the days of working online where if I was ill I could stay in bed and say oh, I'll work later or I'll work tomorrow. Them days are gone. You got a cold? Still come to work. as I was saying, guys, welcome to the real world, innit? If you're ill, you still have to work. I now join the rest of you. All in all, really pleased with how things are going. I'm leafleting on weekends. I'm having really good response from the leaflets. I think I've shown you a leaflet, but if I haven't, I'll try to splice in a photo at the end of this film if I remember. So, other than that, I think that's it. I don't know if I've told you already, I think I probably have. I'm going to do a big Christmas draw this for Christmas. It's going to be something really special. I don't know what it is yet, but it's going to be when I draw the competition now at the beginning of December for the WMF dish. The prize that's going to be drawn probably Christmas Eve or around that time is going to be something special. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to find something really nice and really make it worth your while to enter the competition and have a little Christmas bonus. I've had loads of support off you guys. Really, really pleased, really grateful. Thank you very much. Please keep it up. I am grateful. 717 subscribers, guys. I got a smile when I say it. I didn't expect to get anywhere near that, and still climbing every day. So yeah, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this video, guys. Main thing was to show you the book and the lamp. Loved them, both of them. And to be honest with you, the lamp's going to be sold probably today now. Just cutting in a little clip, guys. This is filmed after the video, so if it doesn't quite tie in with the video, don't worry. It's I'm editing it in because I meant to put it in the video and I forgot. Now, back about a month ago, I think you saw me film a pair of these, the male and the female version. I've still got the pair. There we go. Chinese figures on an early wooden base. Now, when I bought these in, I think it was about £5 or £6. It wasn't a lot of money. As I said, I did film them. Lovely detail to them. I described them as resin, guys. And no, they're not ivory, before anybody says anything. But I learned something myself. So while I'm learning it, I thought I'd help you and pass the message on. Basically, I bought them. Sorry about that, guys. People just come in, including Sandra.
Oh, hi, guys.
Right, as I was saying, I showed you the pair of these back probably a month ago, and paid £5 or £6 from, can't remember what it was exactly, and I was talking to you and I thought they were resin. Now when you look at the base, you can see the age quite clearly on the base. It was an ebonized or lacquered wood, the Chinese. Now, after doing a bit of research, I have found out they're Ivorine. Now, Ivorine isn't ivory. It's a material they make from, believe it or not, formaldehyde and milk extract. And they cast these figures from it. So they're not resin. They are Ivorine, which is, as I said, formaldehyde and milk extract, and they've been making that since the end of the 19th century, guys. So just before 1900 they started making it. So just because you see something and you think, oh well, it feels like resin and that, doesn't necessarily mean it's a modern piece of resin, especially the white. But that's one for you to look at, guys. It's called Ivorine, and as I've said, well, I wouldn't have thought they would have mixed formaldehyde and milk extract to make a figure, but hey ho, they do. You can find all the information about it on the internet. Have a look. I had these priced up at £20 originally for the pair, thinking they were just pair resin figures. Now I know they're Ivorine. The price has more than doubled. I've done some research and some of these Ivorine figures can pull £100. So something for you to look out for, guys. Get yourself familiar with it, and hope it'll earn you a couple of pounds.
Whoa. Hi guys, I didn't mean to be rude. He was recording, as you know. I just ran in the shop. I have look at me like a drowned rat. Come here. I only come from there. It's pouring down outside. Absolutely lamping down. I can't believe how bad it is. So I'll leave it go now anyway, right? Because I just want to see. I'm wet. it's not nice, and buy a radiator, kitchen or radiator.
Can you say goodbye now? Because that's the end of the
Oh,
film.
that's the end of the film. Okay, bye guys. I got a polo. I've been down here 2 seconds and eating the sweets. Bye.
So, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, I would appreciate a like and a share, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and leave a comment to say you've subscribed, and I'll give you a thumbs up. You'll find me on eBay, run a search by seller, AntiquesArena clearance. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page on a group, AntiquesArena, and I have my own website, AntiquesArena.co.uk and AntiquesArena.com. Or come and visit the shop, guys. Number 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot 45 3 Hotel Bravo. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.